What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new Marvel action figure review. And today, I'm reviewing the Spider-Man upgraded Marvel Legends action figure from Spider-Man Far From Home. So this is one of the new Marvel Legend figures that released this year in the spring. I got this from my mother as a Christmas present yesterday, and this figure costs $18 here in North America and around the world for the lineup. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at him. So here he is, and he looks so phenomenal. I totally love the design for the figure himself. The head sculpt, the torso, the arms, the legs, everything you see on this figure looks fantastic. And yes, I use a Fantastic Four pun. So Hasbro made this figure before only a few times in like some different ways, but now we have like some upgrades to it. So let's take a look at the figure right now, and then later on, we'll take a look at his accessories. So take a look at the head sculpt. I really love how they nail like the detailing. Well, let's just focus right now. There we go. So I love the design for the head sculpt. Didn't need to tap his head like that. So I love the eye lenses with that black and white color scheme, which looks very good. I love the webbing patterns all over his body with the shoulders, the torso, and the head, which is really nice. I like that nice look for the neck itself. And I love the paint apps for the character himself. It looks so freaking phenomenal, man. I'm just totally digging it. So I love the detailing for the shoulder pads on his left and right arm, which is pretty good. I love the red and black paint apps for the arms, and mine is a little messy on the right arm, but I'm just gonna pretend that's not there. But I love the red stripes for the left and right arm for the muscle detailing. I love the opening hands for the finger paint apps for the character. I love the waist detailing, and everything else looks very good. I love the detailing for the legs, which is pretty nice. I love the red and black color scheme. I love the black detailing for his toes right there, and also some red in that lighter color with the webbing patterns. It looks so phenomenal. I am just thrown away by it. So take a look at the right side. The figure, we have the right side of his arm right there with that shoulder pad that I just showed you. And also we have the detailing for the paint apps with the red stripe, and also everything else for the character. And we have the right side of his leg right there, and we lift his arm up. We have the right side of the torso with that hip design, and also like the ab detailing right here. And same thing for the left side of the character. Nothing else to say about that. That is literally the same thing. And take a look at the back of the figure. This is what the back of his head sculpt looks like. I love the back right there with the webbing patterns and also everything else. I love the top part of the head and also the back with the white spider logo on the center part for the back torso for the character, and also the waist detailing looks very freaking good. I love the little red elbow pads for his arms, which is pretty nice. We had the back with the red stripes and also everything else. And here we have the back of the legs for the character with the webbing pattern for that light red color scheme, and also the black detailing. And I love the detailing for the back of his ankles, which is very freaking awesome in my opinion. So he does have some very good articulation. So the head moves side to side like this, and it can move up and down just like so. The arms fully rotate just like this. So you can't move them in and out like that. And same thing for this part right here. It can't bend 2 points at the elbow. It has some wrist articulation. The waist can move side to side just like this, which you could see already. The legs move forward and back a bit because of his butt is in the way. It can sort of do the splits like this. It bends 2 points at the knee, and it has ankle pivot side to side and some foot articulation. So I totally dig the articulation for upgraded suit Spider-Man. It looks so spectacular, if you know what I mean. But yeah, very great design for the figure right here. I just want to make sure if he doesn't fall off, but I totally dig the detailing and everything else for the character himself. So that's just pretty much it with the articulation and everything else for the figure. But now let's go ahead and take a look at his accessories. So Spider-Man only comes with 3 accessories. So the first one that you get for him is his web. So I love that nice look for the webbing for Spider-Man. We have that like triangular part right here for the web that you can't put Spidey's hands on it. Well, either of his hands on the web as his accessory, like to make him like swing around. So yeah, very nice. It is like that plastic look if I'm assuming, but still it looks very good in my opinion. So what you want to do, this is going to be easy. So what you want to do is you got to slide it to Peter's hand like this, if I can get, there we go. So yeah, that is how you do it. So once you have Spider-Man having his hands like this, you can't put that webbing accessory either on his left or right hand if you wanted to. So you can't recreate like some, okay, I didn't mean to bump the iPad holder like that, but as I was saying, you can like recreate like some awesome poses for the character himself. And let me just adjust that. And he does come with some changeable hands. So he does come with 2 of the thwipping hands for his left and right hand. So I love the color scheme with the red and black paint apps for it, since that's just very awesome in my opinion. And I'm gonna show you guys how to like attach them, but just one hand at a time. So what you want to do is you got to take off that opening hand like this, like bend the elbow like that, and take the thwipping hand for the right hand like this, and there you go. Now you can recreate whatever pose you want, even like some from the final battle scene from the movie. So yeah, that is all that you get right here. So the 2 changeable hands and even that webbing accessory. So that is just pretty much it. Very cool accessories overall, but it would have been awesome if they gave us a Tom Holland Peter Parker head sculpt to make him unmasked. But at least I totally dig everything else. The articulation, the webbing, the thwipping hands, and also the paint apps, the rest of the detailing for the figure. It looks great. I just totally dig that. So I love everything else for the figure, and I'm just very impressed by it. So yeah, that is just pretty much it. So those are the only accessories that you get for Spider-Man, which is the thwipping hands and the web accessory. So yeah, that is just pretty much it for this guy. So I don't have anything else to say about him, but that's just pretty much it for this guy. So that is it for the figure as well as his accessories. Now let's move on to the overall. This is a very awesome figure in my opinion. So I know it's been a while since I've collected Marvel Legend figures, since 2016 while I was 13 years old, and it has been a while for me to make videos of them since in 2017. So I am bringing like my Marvel Legend figure reviews back on the channel as I can, but at least I love this upgraded Spider-Man figure. Even though Hasbro made the same figure only 2 times from the past few years, but I totally dig everything else for him. The articulation, the detailing with the paint apps and everything else for the color scheme for the suit, and also the accessories too. But again, it would have been awesome if they gave us that Tom Holland Peter Parker head sculpt for him to be like unmasked. So I love that nice look for that webbing accessory that he comes with. It is very awesome. You can store it either on his left or right hand once that hand is in that opening look, which you can see right now. And yeah, I totally did like the spider logos for the front of the torso, for the chest, and even on his back right there. So that looks pretty good. The articulation wise is very great, since I love the waist articulation and also the arm articulation and everything else for this guy is just pretty good. So yeah, they totally crushed it with the paint apps for the figure right here. So yeah, I just totally dig everything else. I like the inner parts for the arms for the paint apps. They just totally did a good job with that. Hasbro always make their Marvel Legend figures so good. Well, some of them are, but still. And I love the accessories. As I mentioned, like I said, you only get 3 of them, which is the change of hands and the web right there. So yeah, very great design for the character himself. I just totally dig everything else for him. I love the mask for him. It's just very great in my opinion. I just totally dig everything else for this figure, and I'm glad I'm starting to collect Marvel Legend figures again. I know it's been a while for me since in 2016, but I am bringing all that back here on the channel, especially more reviews right here. So well, it's just like this. But anywho, this is just a very great figure from Far From Home. It is like one of my other favorite MCU Spider-Man suits. I like the Final Swing suit from No Way Home, and even like the Iron Spider suit, the Stark suit. All the suits are very good for the MCU Spider-Man character. But still, I totally dig everything else for this guy, and he just looks very amazing. So nothing much to say, but I totally dig this figure for the lineup itself. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the save button, and don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about this figure for the lineup. I'll see you later. I'll see you.